Dr. Manyasa, so universities were running low on cash. Now there's a solution. Does it solve the problem?
I think we have put so many things in one basket, and what we have is a concoction that no one now knows. Reason being that we have a new funding model that we are trying to trial out and implement, which at the core is not bad. At the core of that model is not bad, because it was based on the equity principle to say that if you are in this equity, in the same class with someone whose parent can pay 300,000 in Strathmore in primary, 400,000 in Makini for a primary school kid, they shouldn't be competing with you for funding at the university, because they don't need that funding. So at the core, that is the thing. But then we have come up with other things, like imagining that this will solve the financial crisis in the university. It cannot, madam. And the reason is this, that why the universities got into financial crisis was universities refused to be open. I taught in the university for 11 years. And I was in the university when universities experienced a boom of self-sponsored programs and received a lot of money. And the government asked them, declare what you're making from self-sponsored programs so that we factor that into the capitation that we are giving you. They refused. So government estimated what they were making and decided that they will cut capitation by what they think universities are making. When the universities ceased to make the money from SSP, they found themselves in a hole. But that is not just the issue. The other issue that universities splashed around all the money they made. Public universities are never run by fees anywhere in the world. They are run on capitation, they are run on endowments, which you people didn't invest in when you had the money. You spend the money opening up campuses everywhere. I remember telling my boss when I taught in KU, and I remember telling my then boss in 2011 or 12 around that if I had money at that time, I would start saving up to buy the campuses they were opening all over the place at a throwaway price in 10 to 15 years. They have closed all of them. And they have made money, they have made big losses with all of them. Why they splashed around the money they made, which should have been in endowments, serving students today. You're not going to raise school fees and collect enough money to run a university. That is never going to happen. It doesn't happen anywhere, except for private universities, which are small for few numbers. For the public, you can't raise enough money from school fees. And let us not introduce unreasonable fees hike and mix it with the new capitation model and create a concoction that no one will be able to decipher how to deal with.